This is Mean Gene Snitsky from the WXW. I am a proud member of the Usos Foundation. We're here to help troubled youth in their time of need, get them off the street, shape them, mold them, steer them in the right direction. Today is not an easy time for kids. Growing up today, the economy's bad, things are tough. Kids have to have a positive outlook in life. If it wasn't for Alpha the Wild Samoan, Pops to me, I don't know what I would have done. He took me under his wing, guided me. Now I am the man I am today. And I just want to urge you at home, viewing this, to get out there and take notice to what the Usos Foundation is trying to do. If I wasn't 100% positively behind this foundation, I would not be sitting here today. They've helped me. I've seen numerous kids off the street come in. We help them, steer them in the right direction. If you're there watching this, please check this out. This is a great cause. All we need is some support. We have to get the word out, get people involved. The Usos Foundation. Any questions, any information whatsoever, feel free. Check out the website. And please, please check us out because we are here to help. Thank you.
Around the globe, pro wrestling attracts people of all ages and backgrounds who dream of hitting the stage as real-life superheroes. But for many of the burly boys and gung-ho girls who've chosen a career in the ring, wrestling is more than a sport. It can also change lives. Afa Anawai knows this firsthand. As the Wild Samoan, a wrestling legend with over 30 years' experience in the ring, Afa was raised in the business. And as a teen growing up in the poor neighborhoods of San Francisco, he believes the sport kept him out of trouble.
If it wasn't for wrestling, I'd probably be dead or be in jail.
But it's no surprise he looked to wrestling for an escape from the streets. The Wild Samoan is part of a wrestling dynasty spanning 4 generations. His uncle Peter began the tradition in late 1960 when he immigrated to the United States from Samoa, an island in the South Pacific, and promptly began a career in the ring. Other family members followed suit, including Afa's brother and former wrestling partner Sika, his 3 sons, and his nephew, pro wrestling superstar The Rock.
You like it?
Wrestling also brought Afa and his wife together.
I met Afa at a wrestling match at a show in Staten Island, which is where I'm from, in New York.
After the couple married, they had 7 children, including daughter Tavali. As Afa's career took off, the family traveled the world together, visiting faraway places, ranging from Australia to Samoa.
Growing up in a wrestling family was great. We'd be in a different town every night, different hotels. The fact that we never know where we're going to be next. There's no, routine, so it's always fun, different, and exciting.
Despite their roadie lifestyle, Afa's family remained close. Today, the Wild Samoan is retired from pro wrestling, but his love of the sport endures. In Allentown, Pennsylvania, a working-class city 60 miles north of Philadelphia, Afa and his family now run the Wild Samoan Wrestling School, devoted to nurturing the next generation of pro wrestlers. The students from the school come together each evening to learn basic techniques like bumps, slams, and running the ropes. Advanced pro wrestlers also learn death-defying stunts and dangerous moves to round out their repertoire.
We had 2 tables. We set them one on top of the other. The bottom table we soaked with lighter fluid and then lit on fire. And as it was burning, I came off the top rope through both tables into the fire. Putting my leg on fire a little bit. The audience went crazy.
Afa teaches his students more than just wrestling moves. He's also giving back to a business that's been good to him. In 1999, he and his wife created the Usos Foundation, dedicated to keeping at-risk youth off the streets.
Usos means brothers, or we are brothers, in his native Samoan. And we've got kids that came in who were on drugs and in and out of jail. So I feel that through this program, my husband saved a lot of lives.
Afa's wife also plays a part in the program.
My role in the Wild Samoan Training Center is kind of mom to all our students. If they need help, need advice, I'm here for them. Anyone that comes to the Wild Samoan Training Center becomes part of our family.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank
program's changed the lives of many wayward youth, including 18-year-old Herberto.
I was having problems in school. I was around the drugs and the gangs, the shootings. When Alpha took me in and started, training me, I got away from that.
Wait, like this, just squeeze them, okay?
With Alpha's encouragement, the teenager devoted each day to training at the school, mastering the moves, developing his character, and perfecting his performance. His graduation from the program was an emotional moment.
I was crying, I was in tears, because I was so happy, like my dream has finally came true, and I was with the people I love the most, which is Alpha, moms, and everybody, my family.
Today, Herberto still trains at the center. He expects to graduate from high school in the spring and hopes to move on to a successful career in the pros. He credits Alpha and Lynn for giving him the motivation and tough love he needed to keep him in the ring and out of trouble.
I love both of them to death for what they did for me. I will always consider them my mom and my father.
From the athletes who bring the matches to life on the mat, to the aspiring students hoping to step into the spotlight, wrestling provides an escape from the ordinary and an opportunity to be anything you want to be, in or out of the ring.